Hi guys and welcome back. So today we're making hot cross buns for Easter. I'll leave all the weights and measurements in the description down below if you're interested in making these. To start with, you want to put your flour, salt, sugar and spices into a bowl and mix that to combine. You will then want to add your yeast and again mix that in to combine. You will now want to add your butter and then mix the two together using the bread hook until it's incorporated and it looks like breadcrumbs. Into a separate small bowl, you'll want to add both of your eggs and all of your milk and then whisk the two together until your mixture is very well combined. Now that you've got your wet ingredients, you'll then want to add them to your dry ingredients and mix this using a stand mixer, or you can do it by hand. Either way, you will get a dough. You will want to mix it until your dough has pretty much come together and formed, but just enough time so you can add your dried fruit. If you add the fruit too early, it will get crushed and it won't look or be as pleasant as it could possibly be if you add it later on. Once it came out of the mixing bowl, you'll then want to put it onto a floured surface and add some flour on top of the dough, and then you'll want to knead that just to bring it together for that final bit of mixing. You will then want to knead the dough just until it's elastic and smooth, and then shape it into a ball and then put it into a grease bowl ready to prove. Onto your grease bowl where you're doing, you will want to put some cling film on top or a tea towel so it's warm to proof, and then you'll want to put it into a nice area to proof. After an hour it should be doubled in size and then you're ready for the next stage. Don't forget, you will need to knock the dough back. That means knocking all of the air that the first proof has just done. The next stage is to divide your dough. I weigh mine, then divide the number by 12, and then I weigh out to get 12 equal amounts, and then your dough is perfect and it should all rise roughly equally. So now with those 12 dough balls that you've just done, you'll want to get them in the palm of your hand on a worktop and do a circular motion until they're rounded, and then put them onto a baking sheet ready to be proofed again. Once all 12 balls of dough are on a baking tray, you will then want to get a piece of cling film and put it over the top just loosely so it's covering them so they don't skin over, and then you'll want to wait for them to be doubled in size. For the crust on top of the hot cross buns, it's really simple. It's 2 ingredients. It's plain bread flour and 3 tablespoons of cold water. You will then want to mix that until a semi-thick paste has formed. You'll then want to put it into a piping bag ready to be used later on. Don't forget to preheat your oven right now. It's now time to put the crust on top of the hot cross bun, so you'll just want to snip the tip off your piping bag and then do one line going down 4 of the buns, and do this for the 3 rows, and then you'll want to do another line in the opposite direction so you've got a cross on top of each hot cross bun. If that sounds a little bit confusing, don't worry, just watch the video and you'll understand. So I'll leave all the oven temperatures and times in the description down below. But once they're fully baked and freshly out of the oven, you want to get your glaze, which is just runny honey and hot water straight from the kettle, and then you'll want to brush it over the top of each hot cross bun using a pastry brush. So I thought I'd cut into one to show you what they look like once they are fully baked. These are best enjoyed on the day or the day after. You can toast them and put some butter or margarine on them and enjoy them any time of the day. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more from me. Don't forget to press the notification bell. Check out my social medias, which are at the bottom of the screen now, and I'll see you next week with another recipe, although we'll be using these hot cross buns in one of them. Bye guys!